Oh, oh, bippity boppity boop, huh? What do we want to do today? What's up, Gungy? Hey, Jackstack. How you guys doing? Just thought I would get started a little bit early today. No reason not to. I was sitting here messing around with stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I might as well just start streaming. Give people a little bit of extra, a little bit of extra Mherex they may not want, but are getting anyway. How is everybody today? What's up, Arg? Trying to see why boss is the way it is? I mean, I don't know, but it looks, I would assume it's going to be ladies for sure. I think Dom is probably placeholder for whoever the weekend superstar is. Yeah, no problem, SMG. It's pretty cool, huh? What's up, Dobson? I'm assuming weekend, this is just a guess, not inside info. My guess is it's Judgment Day Raquel this weekend, and Dom is just the placeholder for Judgment Day Raquel. I mean, based on the fact that we got Dom and Liv, I kind of feel like Judgment Day Raquel is a no-brainer, so it'd be really weird. CM Punk seems like an outlier in there, but and Hornswoggle. I can show you who have my Lyra's quests on. It is funny, SMG. It is super funny. I wouldn't care if we were fighting Dom with the ladies, but I'm sure it's going to be like Judgment Day Raquel. That's my guess, right? So, um, I have, let me switch to my account real quick. Wait, I'm on my account. Never mind. I have mine on, I want to say Trish. Yep, Trish. No, not Trish. Who do I have it on? Ah, Liv with triple red. Loving the new showdown. Right on. Hey, Big Show. Well, I'm happy that they let us get Miz for free. Yeah, Steven Randall. That's really cool. You didn't see? So the free one, I got the anniversary blast plate, and then I spent $10 for the second pull, and got the leech plate, anniversary leech plate. How are you, Big Show? What's up, King Domo? Hey, Zandel. How are you? So I have one here, and then let's see where I have the other one at the moment. Chemical X, dude, that's awesome. That's that's probably my favorite anniversary plate at the moment. Although the trap has the most uses. Oh yeah, Zombie CM Punk is where I have the other one. That's where I have my two. We're on my roster right now, so. Oh my gosh, Chris, get out of here. I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. I guess other than Chris here. Blue Rumble and Purple Rumble. Nice. Blue Rumble is exceptionally good on McDonough, Captain Forehead. Very good on him for 2-click. Like really, really good for 2-click. Really like it there. I didn't check my showdown today though, the career one. So I need to use my 3 energy and check my shop. Oh, there it is. Buzzard's Beak, 250k. Yep. Which reminds me to show you guys I have all of the plates that show up. Maybe we'll play some of them today. Maybe. One second. Here. These are the plates you can get. So like the Shawn Michaels, Bubba Ray, LA Knight, Dexter Loomis, which is a Buzzard's Beak. All of the 50% ones like this. You got a Piper's plate free? Awesome, Nate. So all of the plates, every color like this, you can get all of those plates in the Showdown shop. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Still haven't pulled yours yet? Okay. So yeah, that's going to be really nice. So I thought maybe today we'd play some of the places I like those plates on, or you guys want to see them on, since you're going to be able to get them in the Showdown store. So yeah, let's do this. What is my stuff at? Oh, Cena? We should probably kill Cena. Black moves, black gems get 50%. I'm higher. I need to find somebody higher than 3-8. Well, this'll work. Hello, Steiner. Pipers and Hunters Medallion? That's not bad. JL Niners. Not bad. What's up, Spider Guard? How you doing, bud? Yeah, all of the Showdown ones are good stuff. Like for those ones that you need the extra gem. Radical and Black Rumble. Dude, the Black Rumble, Ben, is my favorite of the Rumbles, by the way. Big fan of the Black Rumble. Black and red are my favorites, I should say. It was really awesome freebie from Scopely today. I was very happy with that. Toast and tenders from DQ with country sauce all over it. The country gravy, dirty. Heck yeah. I want my tendies. Want my tendies. Corey. Hey, Slim. Shawn Michaels plate. That's the blue one. You can use it on Sammy, if you 3-click Sammy, for example, anyone that uses blue moves. Black Rumble and Brett jacket. You know, I still don't have a Brett jacket. I got a, Blasting Off Again anniversary plate. And I got, the Leech plate. The anniversary Leech plate. I already forgot what it was, like 400 and some. Yeah, I was super happy with it. Super happy with it. You got a Tiffy plate? Awesome. Where do you get the free plate from? It's the April Fool's gift. I made a video on it too. You want to see the video and my polls, etc. Me get excited. But yeah, there's the video. I do think Dom is just a placeholder. My guess is it's yes, Ben. I need his other 2 moments still though, but it's still really good. Shit. Sure. You got the LA Knight plate? Right on, Teo. I think Dom is just a placeholder, and I think it's Judgment Day Raquel. Not inside info, just a guess. 4180. Valkyrie plate? Right on, Noah. Purple Rumble and Eyes of Judgment? Nice. Very nice. Dirty Deeds and Black Rumble? Sweet. We have female and male scouts, Dirty. But I don't know what the scouts have to do with anything necessarily. Where do you go? Where do you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Hey, Gumsy, how you doing? You got nothing? Look at the loot, Gumsy. Look at the loot section and scroll down, bud. Who we talking about, Ben? Are we talking about Dom? After 99 MP, you can 2-click for right around 100, Ben. 2-click. Or 2-move. It's technically more than 2 clicks. It's 2 moves. Oh, did I forget to put... No, I have both promoters on, right? Hopefully I have both promoters on. I didn't check. Because it doesn't show you anymore. No, whatever. I'll show you in a second, Ben. I missed that it doesn't show you your promoters are on anymore. I'm doing well, Samuel. How are you? How are people, Silly Bratton? It's not readily apparent. That's why I made the video. A ton of people said they had completely missed that. A bunch of people in my faction, too. So I don't think people are silly. I think this one's really easy to miss. I'll show you, Gumsy. So you go to your store, right? Here, featured. Claim this Pity the Fool's free claim. It's going to give you a boobs plate. Then you're going to go over here, and then you're going to click your loot button. Then you're going to scroll down to the April Fool's loot. And you're going to have a pull for this loot. And you can buy another one for $9.99 if you want to. Bunch of good plates, a couple not good plates, and a bunch of okay plates. So great selection, actually. I think it's an awesome job by Scopely. You guys know I get plenty annoyed when I don't like stuff. I think this was awesome, giving everyone the free one. And $9.99 for a second try, I don't feel like is that bad, since you get a plate for sure. Hogan plate? It's good on Bray, but yes, it's more of a boss plate, Clay. Yeah. Goldberg Hall of Fame has always been 2 green MP ARG. For sure, Chris, yeah. Depends who you are, Ben. I mean, a lot of people, I'm still missing a bunch of plates in there. I don't have the green Rumble, I don't have the blue Rumble, I don't have CM Punk plate. I mean, I don't know that they're common. Unless you're talking about something else and I missed it. Which I could be. What's up, Sean? How are you? Final Boss Finery and Devil's Jet. You're probably talking about something else, Ben. Like, CM Punk plate definitely isn't common. Yeet plate's in there. We had at least 3 or 4 people in our faction get the Yeet plate. 2 people got the Punk that I know of. Oh, the odds are common. Yes, thanks, Ben. Yeah, I got to think about it. I'm like, you must mean something else, you know? Yeah, they're all common. So it seems to be pretty equal odds for all of them, to be honest. I've seen a wide variety in my faction in the screenshots. I'm doing well, Sean. I enjoyed the April Fool's thing, to be honest, quite a bit. More than I expected to. That kind of thing, right? Wasn't expecting to be entertained by it or whatever, or even spend $10. Paid when you got the Purple Rumble? Nice. What's up, Gumsy? That's really? Striker Gold Dust was? I don't remember that. 4487. Yeah, I'd love to see more stuff like that. Ben, I'll run Dom for you after this match and show you what he hits for, because I have him set up just like you said. You good, Gumsy? You good over there? Bloodsucker plate? Right on, Brother Ray. No, it's not a real plate. You can't keep it. Well, you can keep it, but it's not a plate you can do anything with. I don't. As far as I know, Streak is not coming back. As far as I know. What'd you get, Gumsy? I don't mind the daily shit on Bubba Specs and Miz Headband. They're not that bad. Check DM. Oh, you do have streak on yours. Let me see if I have streak on mine. No, it showed for a second and then was gone. No good to me. I really like the Miz headband on Trish with the Red Royal Rumble and then only use 2 moves. Hitman Battle Armor. Hitman Battle Armor is actually really good on Hall of Fame Molly Holly if you run the botch set. All right, Ben. So Dom, you want us after 99 MP is pretty good. I show you. Because I have him set up that way. 100%, 150% strap for Dominique. You still here, by the way, Ben? It's super fun. I mean, I like using Dom. So he's maxed out as well because I like using Dom. After 99 MP, if you want to, I'm not going to choose. You know that by now. So it's just it's Woods after 99 MP, right? Woods and yeah, Braun Breaker. Yeah, Braun Breaker. And then, whatever I use, I like multiply here. You have Zombie LA, I'm pretty sure, Ben. Pretty sure you'll have Zombie LA. So use Zombie LA and go. Actually, it needs to be Santa. I lied. Move charge. Needs to be Santa. I lied. After 99 MP. So Goldberg and Santa. If you want a 2-click. Blue and Green Rumble. That's awesome, Uptown Jake. I would have loved that. I'm missing both of those still. It is going to take a while, Clay. Make sure you play daily. That's the best way, for sure. $112, Ben. So it's pretty good, pretty fast. Striker Austin. That's the only place I really like it so far. You could put it a few other places with a Royal Rumble plate as well, but mainly Striker Austin is where I like it right now. Yes, Clay. If multipliers are removed, you're gonna need notoriety even more so. Yeah, it's nice and fast, Ben. Striker is crazy right now. You know what I mean? Seem like finishing. No, for me it's easier, Brat, and it depends on how you play, right? Like, so normally I would never get anywhere near 700,000. The way they did this one is better for spenders, in my opinion, because you get so many points for shards and stuff. Probably worse for free to play, although I can't speak to that because I'm not free to play. But usually I'm 100,000 points less than this. Yes, Hall of Fame Ron is the shiznit, Ben. He's the bee's knees. I 1-click him for about 72 million. You can 2-click for like 80 million. It's really close between him and Yeet. If you need more damage, Yeet with gear, right? For sure. They're both super good, but Ron 1-click, when you're using him 1-click, that's speed that you literally can't make up anywhere else, right? Because he's just literally 1-click. He's so good. Yeah, Bratton. It's also a 5-weeker, so sometimes the points are spread a little weird. So have to see where you are by the end of the week. Nice, Clay. You got a shot at making it. So yeah, Hall of Fame Ron too, Ben. It's really cool because you can do so much. One gear in particular, but you can do so much with him. With Hall of Fame Ron. Depending on what you have, if you need extra damage, and then later on when there's more plates, or if health goes up and you need to do more moves, like these 2 plates on him are gold if you need to add more damage, right? These 2. I don't use them the bulk of the time, but yeah. Yeah, it could be because it's a 5-weeker. Okay, Gumsy. I'll see you later. It's the same as my channel, but just without music, really. But have a good day. Back on my channel probably tomorrow. Probably, if I feel okay. You pulled the CM Punk plate? Oh, I hate you, Restate. Congrats. Super jelly, but super happy for you, man. That's awesome. That's the plate I want the most, I would say, right now. It's stupid on a few people. I don't actually want it for Punk. I just want the plate. We're on the official channel, so don't really do music. I can do some 8-bit sometimes, but I have to get a playlist on YouTube of 8-bit music. Yeah, part of it's the feud perks for most of you guys, yeah. So Hitman Battle Armor, well, it's not great because it doesn't add damage. Go ahead and run it on this set for Molly Holly, and you literally can never lose. This one. If you put the Hitman's Battle Armor on Molly Holly, you literally can never lose this way. Start out with your greens filled. For the Punk plate? Oh, gosh. It's fine on Punk. Punk is slow, though. He's about 26 seconds, Ben. He hits hard, but he's not fast, right? Like, he's low charge, and he hits plenty hard. He's just not fast, super fast, and I prefer fast. But he's super good. I probably... So, actually, you know who's faster with the plate? Here, let me switch over to the big boy account, because I don't have the plate. Live is a great spot. Yes, you can... it depends how much you have for Live, but you can 2-click Live and don't need a red Royal Rumble. Under 20 seconds is ideal, I would say, Noah, with double speed. Under 20 is ideal. Over 20, less ideal. You know who I really like it on, though? And he's about 2 to 3 seconds faster than Punk, so not necessarily like a speed demon. But my favorite is probably on Devon because I like the Dudley boys. Before we go there, here, I was running this for Bacchus, guy in my guild right before stream, my faction. Speaking of the Dudleys, but Acro Kofi, no. None of the old ones. I'll go this side. Can't see it? Oh, it helps if I change screens, huh? So, Bubba does 85 mil with the yellow Royal Rumble plate on non-techs, and about 165 mil on a tech. So I kind of like this. Guild may be worse than using card. Yeah. So this is just yellow or a Royal Rumble plate on Bubba with 100% strap. Really easy, like trainers. This can just as well be Strowman. And if you don't have Brett, 30, 30, 30. Bubba's actually pretty easy to set up if you get a yellow Royal Rumble this way. But I'll show you who I like the Punk's glasses on the most. Devon. I actually hope I get those, because I could run this setup for Bubba and the setup I'm going to show you for Devon, and it's super funny. And it'd be cool to run a Get the Tables feud, just because I get bored. This is a little slower than I like at Trickster, truthfully, but still. I can live with it because it's Bubba. And, I mean, it hits super hard, and then it's double the damage on Tex, so... That's a really easy setup. Once you get a yellow Royal Rumble, that's really the only hard part of the setup, to be honest. Other than that, it's all really easy. But the Punk plate I actually really like on, yeah, and it's double on Tex, because you get the buff twice. The Punk plate I really like on Devon. I actually have Devon Gold on my roster, and he has a feud moment that I can't show you with this, and my account doesn't have yet either. But I've taken him gold already because I have Howdy, but you can play him without Howdy. If you have the Punk plate, you certainly don't need Howdy. Oh, Zombie Liv, I don't care for. She's more like of a defensive... Zombie Liv is one of those that's annoying to play on offense and annoying on defense unless you one-shot her. Right? So if you build Liv like with a ton of health, Zombie Liv that is, she's really freaking annoying. You want to make sure you zero her, and if with enough health, there's maybe you don't have a lot of superstars that can. But this is actually, I timed it out about 3-4 seconds faster than Punk's fastest build set. Plus, I'll show you the Whaley way first, and then the regular person way after that. That's the wrong person. So it should be Woods for optics, but we'll just use Mellow because purple's purple, but you don't need Mellow. Woods is fine. So Whaley way first. This way is it hits stupid hard. And it's basically double the damage. Bubba Ray specs are good, yeah, Steven Randall. There's a bunch of people you can use it on. That's not even a good hit. We missed a bunch of multiply gems and it's 86 million. And it's double on showboats, more than double, and that wasn't even a good hit. So I really like it there. Showboats, it's crazy. Let me do it again because that really wasn't a very good hit. It's really good on Liv too, even though I don't really like Trick Liv. It's is really good on her if you have at least one moment, I think. This account has all the moments, so it's not really a good litmus test for Trick Liv, to be honest, because most people don't have all the moments for Liv. Much better. 106 million when we didn't leave all of them on the board. And then against the Showboat, you're like nearly 200 million. So I really like it on Devon because he can win against non-Showboats easily and then also crush Showboats this way. But it's also decent even without the Whaley setup, although this guy makes a huge difference, right? For sure. But you can also get away with, depending how much you're missing, but we can just take everything off and I'll show you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba-da-bum-bum. Sure, and then we want purple multiply. Bit of gem damage. We want Brett. Z-Brett. I'm surprised no one's used Z-Brett on Devon. Although, to be fair, not usually. People not words. Most of the time, people are using Whaley setups on this account, so, to be fair. So not that surprising. Somewhere. There it is. Obviously, it's not going to hit nearly as hard, but it's still decent. I don't know that it can make Seth two-click. I haven't tried it on Seth. I wouldn't mind trying it on Acro Seth too while we're at it, since it's the same strap. So not quite as good without all of the rare stuff, but that's with like free-to-play trainers, so still 56 mil isn't bad. If with free-to-play trainers, Punk's gonna hit for sure much harder, I would say, no question. That's where he's more like S tier. But Devon hits better, obviously, against Showboats and about the same at a little bit faster rate with the Whaley stuff. That's kind of how I look at it. Plus Devon I like more than Punk personally, but that's a preference, right? And then I am curious about new Seth. Can you two-click with him? That's what I'm really curious about, because I don't like three-clicking, choosing. You guys know that by now, so that won't surprise anyone. Where are, there you are. Because I can two-click with him with the anniversary trap plate. So I would be interested if this is better. Get out of here. And blue, perfect. Yeah, I like him with the anniversary trap plate. And this is, well, we're going to need dual MP trainers, Santa, and then you'd want Jay. So it would be Mellow and what's his face? Mellow Woods, Yeet, and Santa would be your ticket. This is a stupid beefy Santa though, so I'm just going to remove him because nobody has Super Santa. This also has the moment and his gear, but let's see if it's too clickable. I love that it's random, too, because it's faster and there's enough of them. So that's good. Let's see how hard 2 clicks hits, though. That was a huge cascade. Yeah, 46 million. Probably needs a blue... No, you can't use a blue Royal Rumble. 46 million, but we got how much in the countdown color turn damage, right? So let's go against somebody here. I wasn't paying attention to how much color turn gem damage it does. Where's the beef? Because the 2-click with the traps does about 81 million total. So let's see if this can zero Steiner. Gonna be really close. Yeah, nah, the trap build 2-click is much better. So I don't like it on Seth this way. Don't like it on Seth this way. The anniversary trap is much better on Seth. Purple Rumble plate on Rhea, Judgment Day? Sure, if you want to. That's not a bad spot. Not at all, Bratton. Not a bad spot at all. So yeah, okay. You guys see this up here? These are the plates you can get in the Showdown store. This is the Loomis plate is the beak. Mercy beak, so green moves do 50% green gem damage. This is the LA bite. Yellow moves do 50%. Bubba Ray's glasses. Purple moves do 50% gem. The zombie HBK one, so blue moves add 50% blue. The Valkyria red moves add 50% red, and the Rollins black moves add 50%. So since everyone can get these free now, hey Virtual Rambo, how you doing? Good to see you again today. On the official channel today, not my channel. Virtual Rambo is new to the game, guys. I think this is his first month, and he's enjoying the game. So if he asks any questions, go easy on him. And help him out, right? Because he actually is a new player. He's been playing for about a month, I think. Oh, awesome, MCCK. Congrats, buddy. So what do you guys all want to see today? I kind of am open today to whatever. Anything in particular you want to see either on my account, this account, anything you want to talk about in particular. 8th anniversary trap plate, Miss MJ, that's awesome. What kind of roster do you have? Trap plate is good on tons of people. What's your weakest class, or what do you need the most help with, MJ? 8 years and I'm still asking questions. Yeah, I still learn new stuff all the time, Nate boy. All the time. I think you shouldn't quit learning stuff until you die, really. I mean, no matter how long you played, there's always plenty to learn. Oh, yeah, Brother Ray. Did you say you got a Tiffy plate for her too, Brother Ray? If for some reason you had to make a brand new account from scratch and select any one character to automatically be on your roster, who would it be? No Tiffy plate? Okay. What kind of strap for Lyra? %? Alright. Yeet, do you have a Yeet plate? Can't go because it's dudes. That makes sense. You wish. Okay. I would say don't do that on Hall of Fame JBL. I can probably show you a much better way to run Hall of Fame JBL, MJ, that you will ignore all of the medals and straps you're seeing now. No problem, Brother Ray. I just want to make sure. So if you don't have like crazy stuff plate-wise for Lyra, I think your best bet is just running a plateless build, to be honest. So this plate won't do anything for her. So this is 100% strap. And just double buff the we're gonna go we're gonna go this way. Here. And we want here. So we're gonna go blue, purple, red. No, blue, purple, blue, red. All right. So you got 17K Santa, right? Yep, with the mobiles. Yeah, there's a faster, easier way. M Junior, I will show you. You'll be surprised. There's a faster, easier way, and you won't care what medals they have. Ben knows what's up. You have 17K Santa, right? And then, do you have Devon, Brother Ray? Everything works good on JBL. Just some stuff is faster, easier. No Devon, no problem. Just use Gunther, right? I'm also going to take off Fat Santa here because for some reason this account has tour perks. Don't know why, but it does. So we'll take off Fat Santa because it's not realistic. But you would use Santa there. This is just 100% strap. The plates aren't doing anything, Brother Ray. Class advantage against Jade, but whatever. It'll make up for no Santa. So it's really easy. You hit your buff. I think I used the right moves, right? Yep. Then you can hit your buff again, so it's double buffed with blues. $60 million. So you can do that. Next question, Brother Ray, is do you have a JD drip plate? That one's a little more attainable than the other ones I've said. So, do you have a JD drip plate? And incidentally, okay, do you have, this is great though, we're going to get a chance to talk about the showdown plate. Do you have this plate? If not, you can get it for 250K in showdown. This one. The Ultimate Heart Stopper. You do. Perfect. So we kind of got a baseline of 60K, right? The good thing with this plate, you're going to get another 100% blue gem damage. This is going to give you 50%. So it's basically the equivalent of using a 200% strap. So we went from 60 mil. Let's see what we get adding the plate that you can get in the Showdown store. This actually worked out great, Brother Ray. Perfect example, to be honest. So 250K Showdown currency. And it went from 60 mil to 73 million gem. Significantly better, right? More impressive. So that's how I would say you should run her without, if you don't have a Devil's Drip, Yeet Plate, or Tiffy Plate. I would run her that way. Fair enough, Mr. Junior. No problem, Brother Ray. So let me show you JBL. I wish I had him. I didn't do a preview on him. I don't remember why I didn't. I think that might have been, I don't know why. But gear, no gear, it doesn't matter. I'll show you no gear. This does have the moment, so keep that in mind. But this is the build set you want to run. In fact, you can two-click it as well right now, too. Do you have the moment, Mr. Is that M Junior? Yeah, M Junior. Do you have the moment? Let me know, yes or no. You don't. I would look out for that moment, just because it'll add some immobiles for you. But So without the gear, we'll run 3-click then. A mobile, you got a mobile, and you got a mobile, right? 1.87 million on the immobile gems, and you have, what is it? 36 of them, I think. Yeah. Because this won't have the moment active. That's 67 million immobile gem damage. That can't be countered, so that ignores all their metals and all that stuff. So that gives you 67 million, and then you can run run takedown or armor, whatever, but I would run takedown. The moment boost is big. He doesn't have it, Ben. With the moment boost, it's 85 million with that. With the moment boost. 85 million straight in immobile gem damage that can't be ignored. Or can't be blocked, rather. That's the really important thing with it right now. With metals and stuff, it's unblockable. 87 mil to the face. It's juicy. So you'll be doing 60, what I say, like 67 million. And then there's one skill plate you want to use. Armor 2, nice. It's a completely worthless skill plate, so it adds a little bit of extra move damage, so no reason not to. But most people just have these junked around. It's the stupid KO plate that I, for some reason, can't see because I'm blind. It says KO right on it. I mean, that's why I can't see it. Nice, Ben. But it's super fast and easy. And your finisher... You started playing this game today? Oh, right on, TV Fireball. Welcome. You're also getting, what is that, 10 million move damage on top of it. Welcome to the game, TV Fireball. So, like, you're doing all that ignored damage that they can't stop, and then the 10 million move damage on top of it, but it's just super fast because you don't touch the board. I got you, Ben. That makes sense. Yeah, I care about speed, though, right? And I wouldn't want to use the rumble plate. So this is all right. I've said. Let me try and explain this. If you don't touch the board, then how are you going to set the purple Royal Rumble off? If you don't touch the board, you can't set the Rumble off. So if you break a gem, the board's getting touched. This literally doesn't. It takes a while to blow up the board, guys. Here, hold on. Let me explain this. Actually, oh my gosh, dude. All right. Since I'm gonna be really nice here, we'll do this way. All right. Window capture. Why does my clock not show up? My stopwatch. How do I get this to show up? Calculator shows up. Why doesn't my clock? Must not be an app. So let me do this a different way. Well, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my stopwatch to show up. Unless Zandel, are you still here? I trust your timing, Zandel or Chris. Right. Okay, so breaking the board twice. All right, Zandel, you ready to time this? Let me just... I know, Eagles. I know. It's too much Mherex. No, you're fine, M Junior. You're fine. This is so as long as you do enough damage, you should always try and be faster, right? Because there's no reason to hit harder. You don't get extra points for killing them deaderer. If you got more points for killing them deaderer, I would be all for it. But since you don't, if you still kill them, and by kill them I mean zero their health, then faster is better, not hit harder. Hit harder most of the time, not useful. Okay, Zando, 3, 2, 1, go. And we're gonna count the time till the pin is done. What I mean by he doesn't touch the board is that not a single gem gets broken. So you save a ton of time. No. It's this is good. This is what people don't understand when I say M Junior is this good because I can help explain it. 19.7 seconds. Yeah, from start to finish, right? 19.7. So the trap move set that you're talking about is this one, right? Trap and finisher, right? And this would be purple trainer. Move charge, so we gotta find my trainers here. This is good though. You are two clicking. You are. But just watch. Just we'll do it without the Royal Rumble plate and then with the Royal Rumble. Just watch. Have faith. So it's even more noticeable if you don't have 2 times speed, Chris. It's even more noticeable if you don't have 2 times speed. Because it's definitely more noticeable without 2 times speed. So it's even I would stress that speed is even more important for a free to play than a paid player. I'm assuming we're using who are we using? Steamboat for the most out of the traps. And broken by your opponent, deal if broken by you, deal 1 million. Yeah, we can't increase it, so might as well get the damage from Steamboat, I suppose. And then Fat Santa. Alright. Will this still hit hard enough without a gem damage strap this way to kill him, to zero him? I'll just switch it just to be safe. I'll just switch the strap. Because we're going to use a rumble anyway, so after the first time. So without the rumble, it's probably pretty fast because it is only 2 moves, but it's still trapped, so we'll see. Fair enough, Chris. I have never timed him with the traps, to be perfectly honest. I have no idea how long just 2 clicks on the traps is going to take without a purple Royal Rumble. This might be super hella fast for all I know. All right, Zando, let me know when you're are you ready, Zando? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. He's awesome in general. Like, I really want him. I think he's the best trickster in the game, so. So that's a little bit less damage without the purple Royal Rumble, for sure. But how long? 2 clicks is 1 less click, so there's that. What was that, Zandel? SMG got 21.5. $21.46. So a couple seconds slower. And then if you add the purple Royal Rumble, Let's do it again. And that's at 2 times speed, right? After we do this at 2 times speed, I'll do it at 125. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go. I guess like what? 25 probably with the Royal Rumble, 26. Wasn't bad on the Cascade, so it was probably pretty fast. 25, okay. 25-1-1. All right. So 25-02. Right. Okay. We're all in the same ballpark. So now it doesn't sound like, you know, that much difference, 6 seconds if at 2 times speed. And maybe you don't think it is that much difference, which is fair. Yes, agreed. It's fine to squeeze out. You can have your reasoning. It's all good. There's no wrong answer. It's just all in how you play and what you're after. Now at 1.25 speed, so if you don't watch how much longer it takes, everything becomes more noticeable. So, and then I can run it without the immobile at 125 after this as well. So 3, 2, 1, go. Whoops, actually stop. I screwed that up. That'll be too slow. We got to start over. I can't click right because I'm not on my phone. My bad, guys. My bad. All right. Do over. 3, 2, 1, go. Need to make sure and get a legit run here. Then we'll do a mobile at 125. This part will probably be painful on the traps. That's not too bad. Oh no, that's not too, I mean, 125 is painful in general, but it could have been worse. Oh, nice, Phil. First one is always nice. Congrats, bud. What did it time out at 125? I'm a nerd like this, about this kind of stuff, so I like this. 34.23? Okay. 33.48. 34, we'll call it. 33.75, somewhere in there. Close enough. And then let's go back to the immobile. I think at 1.25, it's going to be very noticeable. Probably. If I can. Is this interesting to you guys, by the way, or am I wasting everyone's time? Do you guys even care about this, or are you guys just like, oh, Mherex being Mherex? I think it's interesting, but I could be full of crap, so. Yes? Okay. What's up, Ford? One person said yes, so I'm good. I like it, but I'm a data guy. Fair enough, SMG. Where's the right move? So if you have the moment, you can also two-click the immobile set, which is pretty cool. Or especially if you have one gear in the moment. Yes, please more speed tests. Okay. Nice. He's super good. I wish I had him. You find it interesting? Okay. Hopefully, Sean. Hopefully. So, like, for and all right. Let's see what it is at 1.25. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. The extra move might hurt a little bit on 1.25. I don't know. I've never tested on 1.25 to be honest. But I feel like the difference should be even more noticeable. Yeah, fair enough, M Junior. You might have got a discounted one though too. Nice, Phil. Awesome, Ford. What do we time out on that? So we were 34-ish on the other one. 27.7. So that's about 7 or 8 seconds difference, which might not seem like a lot, guys. Think of it this way, though. In a brawl, how many people usually fight with? 7? 6 or 7? That's basically almost a minute a brawl. 9. Fair enough, one true, right? So it adds up, right? And then if you happen to have the moment in JBL's gear, which makes him really crazy right now, is then you can just 2-click him, right? If you have the one moment in, or the moment in one gear, then you can just use the 2 black moves. And then this set becomes even crazier fast. The other thing that you might be interested to know is this moveset also lets you use the reversal. So anyone that has a gem buff gets hosed. Hey Smokey, how you doing, bud? So it's also nice because you can use the... Well, 7 seconds at 7 guys is like 49 seconds. But it definitely adds up over time. Like, over a couple hours, you're getting a full... I mean, and depending on the brawl, sometimes you get a ton of points, right? So, this would become... Is there a 2 black and immobile person? 2 black MP? I don't actually know. There's so many colors. I feel like there is too. I'm pretty sure there's green. There's a bunch of immobile colors. There's green, there's yellow. I feel like there is a black. Blue. Frickin' every color but black? Well, we're gonna need you too, so... Oh, no, trainer, 2 blue MP. Or 2 black MP, and then immobile gem damage is what I'm after. So we don't need Santa. I'm just for the 2-click theory here. I could swear... Oh, black and reinforced. Maybe that's who I thought. But I could swear there was one. Black and power gems. It turns out final boss is reinforce. That could have been who I was thinking about. Black and botch. Black and leech. Okay. Well. And then... let's do this. We can use... We have this stupid bug. Thank you. That needs to get fixed. Oh, that's so annoying. That really annoys the heck out of me. Yeah, that needs fixed bad. That bug is like... I don't know why, it's kind of rage-inducing. Oh, awesome, Arcade. Congrats. Alright. That one's rage-inducing for me. It looks like female boss, and I'm thinking the Powerhouse Rhea is a good guess. I was thinking Judgment Day Raquel. Not inside info, those are guesses. But Powerhouse Rhea is also a good guess. We have a Powerhouse Zombie, but it doesn't mean they won't double up on Rhea. For sure. Okay, And so you can 2-click with the gear in the moment, and then this would be super duper fast. Previous mobile, and then this is stupid Santa. Yep. And now, yep. Okay, and what are we at for this? So it's still 2 million with the 2-click version, and 36 of them at 2 million. It's like 73 million a mobile damage, and then your other stuff. So let's see how fast the 2-click that way is. 3, 2, 1, go. This should be stupid fast, even at 125. Oops, I screwed that up, but that's fine. It's gonna be fast anyway. Like a half a second wasted because I'm bad at this game. That's enough 125. That'll drive me nuts. Whew. Yeah, so that's almost a full, what, 11, 13 seconds, 12 seconds faster. So when you can do that kind of stuff, then it really, really adds up. So I guess in practice, none of it sounds like that big a deal, but once you start getting there, it definitely adds up. It could be dumb, but who knows? Oh, 2-speed? Oh, 2-speed 2-click is probably 14 or so. Let's find out. What's up, Scon? 12, 14, I bet. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. He read it yesterday. $14? 14.96. That's a good time. That's a good time. 14 flat. Stupid fast, yeah. It's really good. Let me show you who I use on my account. Go back to mine. Cool. I would be fine with it being Dom. That would be fun. I actually think that would be fun, so I hope they keep it Dom with the ladies. That would be fun. Yeah, it was Scon. Big time. Alright. Let's see what my R-Truth does, because he's the only one that's comparable speed-wise at Trickster. Well, Macho's pretty fast, too. But R-Truth is pretty close as well, but you need stupid stuff, obviously. Let's do it this way. Also Sarge, yeah. Oh, congrats, Mr. Junior. I'm really jelly about the JBL. I want him quite bad. I'm debating club store him when I get enough points. You Chemical X, Derek? Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome on Dom. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. Bruh. We're trying to do a test here, Scopely. And we picked the wrong guy anyway. Because for some reason, the AI is using this build set. That's awesome. That's awesome. That went well. He's too slow. Way too slow. He can't even win. Like that, I think that's the only... Is that the only column break reversal in the entire freaking game? On a moveset that Steiner doesn't even use? All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Dude, you'll love Simmons. Ron Simmons Hall of Fame is awesome. 17.37. Yeah. Still a little bit slower, but pretty good. And then Macho's right in that same range as well. So yeah, JBL's slightly better. But they're both super fun. Super duper fun. Anyway, got sidetracked with all of that. Macho setup? OG drip, but you can just as easily use Devil's drip, or even better is the row break plate, Death Row. The anniversary row break plate. Whoa, row break plate is close to as good as the OG drip. It's 8 by 8 instead of 7 by 7, and the OG drip is 7 by 7. So you get 14 by 7 technically. Which what's 14 times 7? 14 times 7 is 98 versus 64 for the death row. What's up, Derek? What's your question? But just like that, and I don't even bother with the buff anymore, and loadout is like this. And I don't even bother with the buff with this set. If you don't have the OG drip, you definitely want to use the buff, though. I'll run it once for you, SMG. This is a bad board. Lots of loot box gems. It's pretty fast. 80 mil there. With the health pools they've had, I probably would use the buff. Now. Nice. I'm a ways away from Gunther, too. For completing the Rick Steiner tour with the loot token, I recruited Acro Savage. 60% blue gem damage and the 60% color damage, a good use of resources. Well, 60% blue. Yeah, Macho's really good. And he's super fast. Mm-hmm. And if you use the buff, he hits harder. It takes a slightly longer, but hits harder. So, Derek, let me ask you this. How many people could you use him on right now? Like on your roster that you're using? Who would you put him on right now? Today? That's 120 million with the buff. He's pretty gnarly. Go back to the CC account. Those are probably, by the way, in my opinion, those are the 3 best tricksters in the game. Because of the speed factor. The 3 you just saw, I think, are the 3 best tricksters in the game. Howdy, Hornswoggle, and Zombie LA would come in at next in some order. I'm not sure which order. in my opinion. Swoggle's really good too. So, yeah. Uh, any of these showdown plates you guys feel like seeing in action? Anything else you guys want to see? Like, we got plenty of time still today. Like, a lot of time because I started early. Who was the third you said? It cut out. So, my personal favorite three, I think the best three are Macho, R-Truth, and Hall of Fame JBL. After that, Hornswoggle, um, Zombie LA, and Uncle Howdy. Not sure on the order of those three. So yeah, I would say JBL, Truth, Macho. I like Truth more than Macho. I quit playing Macho once I got Truth Super set up, but that's at least partly because Truth was a A tier, and also because our Truth is the national treasure. Seth Z Ria Z Ria. Z Ria is confusing. Tiffany Stratton, Waller, JD McDonough. So you're not playing for turn one, Derek? Yeah, R-Truth just needs everything. But then he's awesome. Heavy Metal Rhea? Okay. Are you not playing for turn one? Because most of those need MP to start turn one, right? Question trainer wise, you got enough to get one of the two, Roxanne or Braun? Oh gosh. Oh man, that's really hard. Mr. Junior, how many shards are you away from Braun and Roxanne? You gotta be closer on them, right? Because I know what you mean, but how many shards are you away from Braun and Roxanne? You might be closer to recruiting them. So most of the time, Derek, I find I don't have room for a straight trainer that doesn't add MP unless it's like a multiply person. So I don't feel like there's anybody I would actually on my roster use that 60% on unless it's during 99 MP. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it's different from your perspective, but I'm thinking about your question, right? And I don't know if there's actively anyone I would use that on. Plus, if you have somebody like Julius, who you might be getting close to at this point, Derek, because I know you play a lot. So I feel like you got to be really close to recruiting Julius, probably, Derek. And Julius adds 60% if you have Julius. And he also adds column break, right? This is why you're asking about it? Okay, that's fair. So, I mean, Howdy is an amazing coach when he's needed. There's nothing that can replace him, right? He does stuff that no other multiply trainer can. He works on juggernauts, traps, countdowns, and he's basically like Mosh at a coach position. So super highly valuable when he's needed or used. The thing though, like especially if you don't have affiliation straps for your MP trainers, Roxanne and Braun add extra yellow, extra blue, extra green, extra red, but more importantly, they let you get those 10 charge moves loaded on turn one as well. And then there's some setups you just can't run effectively without those dual colors once in a while. Aren't they each like 200,000 on the store too? Compared to Howdy's 700 or 1 million, I mean. So if it was me, I would probably say to get the two MP trainers first. And then get Howdy after them if you don't have any shards of them. That being said, they are getting older, and haven't they put some of those guys in offers recently, like where you could straight up buy them for like $20-$30? I'm not didn't wasn't Braun on an offer for like $30 at some recently, guys? I can't remember because I have them. Braun was he like $30? Dude, too bad you didn't see him then. He was 100% worth it. 40? Yeah, he's easily worth 40. Too bad you didn't see him then. So you might just keep waiting a little bit. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see them on offers like that again. And if you're that low on a shard count, that's way better than any pull you could do. You know what I mean? And then you could keep saving your club coins. You're obviously, if you're using the club store and getting club coins, you're not completely free to play. So that would be like, honestly, a guaranteed buy like that, Braun. That was a fantastic deal. I don't know. That would be cool, Grass. I have no idea. You never know what they're going to do. You never know what they're going to do. Blue Royal Rumble is awesome on McDonough. You want to see? Yes, Derek. Because the feud right now has the 40% free health boost on the perks. So if you have somebody like Julius, I wouldn't worry about the 60%. I feel like right now it's kind of a trap if you unless you have tons of resources. I don't use anyone like that, and I rarely use Julius. Derek. So swinging back to your question and answering if I don't fully answer a question, I literally have the memory of a goldfish, or if I miss something, just ask again. Promise I'm not ignoring anyone on purpose. I will get to you as best I can, but I am extremely flawed streamer, so uh yeah, I ignore you, one true, but you don't count. Stone Cold, you got a 100%er for him? Yeah, I think I would probably wait, M Junior, to be honest, and see if they show up in offers again, because once they open up that gate where they sell them, I feel like it's more regular that we see them. And yeah, like I think those will probably be available sooner rather than later, I would think. That's a guess. Because Scopely never lets anyone know what they're going to be doing loot wise, pull wise, that kind of stuff. Like, that's like, okay, none of that's important. Super guarded stuff. Could be, I can't remember one true. Yeah. It does, Rusty. I really enjoyed the April Fool's thing. Hey, True, what'd you get out of your plate pulls? I'm sure you did too, knowing you, like me. What'd you get out of yours? It might have been Black Friday. I can't remember. Uh, disappointment? What was the disappointment you got? I was happy with mine. I wanted a Leech plate, and I didn't have the Titan plate, which is disappointing, but I was glad I got it. Sure, Rusty. What are you looking for? Sheik and another Seth? Okay. You could have done better then, yeah. You have plenty of both of them. Oh, nice! Piper and Hogan? That's good stuff. Piper plate, if you didn't have one, is huge, actually. Absolutely massive. So many people it's good on. Oh, yeah, he can two-click, Rusty. He can two-click with that. I'll run that. That's a great spot for the green. That's probably the one of the best spots. And then Naomi, if you don't have gear, are the two best spots. Ooh, hopefully you get him, Derek. Let's see. We want this, and we want this, and then I'm not gonna equip Fat Santa, Rusty, but you would use Fat Santa, right? Because he'll skew it because none of us have Fat Santa. Yeah, if you focus on plates, you'll get them. They'll come to you. Don't worry. It's just when they show up, you need to grab them, the good ones, right? When you get the chance. Yeah, I don't have Cody Christmas gear either, bud. But Naomi and Cody were two of the better spots for sure. I want to say this will be like 75, 80. Yeah, 75 mil. Yeah, AK6. I like that. Let's do that. You guys want to speed test this with the Blue Royal Rumble versus Ray? That's a good call. That's a really good call. While we're at it, let's do it. Who's got the timer ready? We got someone with the timer ready? Because JD's fast as boy with this. I got a need for speed. SMG's ready? All right, that's one. In 3, 2, 1, go. It's also fast animations too, it feels like. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, how'd we not kill him there? Bad luck. That cost a bunch of extra time. Must have had really bad board. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, 2127, even with having to do the swipes, that's not bad. Yeah. Turtle Ray. Also, I've been using the armory token. So, also, yeah, never mind. It was a reverse cascade. Right, tokens on the moment moods. You're not saving up too much. You gotten 3 moments? Nice. I'm trying to get the medals because I'm missing very few moments in there. Once I get a couple sets of the medals, I probably will just be continually disappointed on the moments. Rusty, we'll also speed test Cody. It's 3 powerhouses. We can speed test all 3 at once. Turtle Ray, Cody, 2Click, and JD McDonough. This is actually working out great. Everything's coming together. I love it when a plan works out. So Turtle Ray, AK wants to see, and then Rusty, we're gonna get with Cody. Truddle? What am I even doing? What is a truddle? Go ahead and spoil it for me, Scon. Tag team, Dexter. Oh, those are good ones, man. I don't know why Automod got you. Am I using a gem chucker on Turtle Ray or no, SMG? I would say no with the anniversary plate, but it's up to you, of course. No, AK6, sorry, you requested Turtle Ray. Gem chucker, no gem chucker. Or you want me to set him up the way I'd run him? Sorry, not SMG, AK6, that's my bad, AK. I need to... My Netflix ran out. I need to renew it. And then I need to get a, what do you call that? VPN so I can watch SmackDown on Netflix. Okay, the way I run them? All right. So use the anniversary. You can also use other stuff, but anniversary and Roman Shades is the best for speed. If I find... I'm so blind. Blast. Botch. Trap. There it is. Star-crossed. I love Cody, and Cena heel is cool, so I need to get caught up, especially before Mania, so I'll probably buy it, and then... Is there a free VPN that actually lets you change your location to Europe so that I can watch SmackDown on Netflix too? I don't want to have to buy a VPN as well. I'd really, really want to avoid that. But I'll do it if I have to. And then we'll hit yours, Rusty. Thunder VPN? Let me write this down. It lets you change it. Thunder VPN. I'm just going to Google that right now so it's up. Free unlimited for Android? Will it let me... For Android? Windows, okay, cool. Will it let you set your location too? In every country but the US, Nature Boy. So if you use a VPN, set your location to like England, then you get SmackDown on Netflix. You change locations, but it's random. Okay. And NXT. Yeah, I need to do that so I can watch everything on demand. That's the ticket right there. That needs to happen. Sure. You can't, Derek. I don't think. You're watching from Antarctica? Are you serious, Rusty? That's hilarious. All right, here we go. Time, ready for speed. I'll have to check this Thunder one out. Thank you. Here we go. Just keep reconnecting. Okay. Thanks, Too Cool. Appreciate it. 3, 2, 1, go. Proton as well. I'll write that down too. Proton. All right. I got both of those up. Thanks, guys. 1966. So pretty close, but Ray slightly faster. All right, Cody time. You ready for this, Rusty? Appreciate you guys very much. Y'all ready for this? I think you're going to be surprised at how fast Cody's 2-click is, actually. I'm pretty sure it's going to win. Yeah, I don't have a green Royal Rumble plate. I want one, though. Wrong Cody. Don't feel bad for me, though. I have plenty of other stuff. We're just going to do these two. Pink, pink. So, here. We're not going to put Fat Santa on, but you know you need him. Nice, Mr. Junior. Son of a biscuit, Rusty. It's got this dumb moment on. I hate so much. I complain about this all the time. I hate that we put the moments on this account. Most people don't have them. So it annoys the heck out of me. So that's going to skew the damage a little bit, Rusty. And I'm trying to figure out... I know what I'll do. The snowfall is going to mess a little bit up, so I'm going to remove one metal. And that shit... No! It's only on the snowfalls, though. You know what? I'll just run it. And then I'll just run it first. Alright, let's go. Hear me now, believe me later. Oh, thank you for the DM with the full segment. Appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. All right. Oops. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Appreciate it, Scon. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Ish. 81 million. You won't quite hit that hard though, Rusty, because the moment's adding on the snowfalls. 22. So all kind of in that same range. Anniversary and Sheriff's Badge. Yeah, I didn't like it. 33 spec. What's up, JD Silva? You talking about this set? Yeah? Wait, you said not this set. You mean this one? This one? So you mean the yellow Royal Rumble plate? Sheriff's badge won't go off with this. Later, SMG. I'm assuming you mean the yellow Royal Rumble. Not this? You want the finisher then? The silly finisher? One? This? Is this what we're talking about? Yeah, okay. Sure. Red move. What? You mean the red finisher? No, you mean the red move. You mean this? Oh, you must mean the silence plate. Okay. I got you. Silence plate. I'm picking up what you're putting down. And then purple, so you need this. That's 8. With the gear, so you need Santa. And you want to focus on the yellow gem damage, though. Is there a purple? Purple MP and yellow gem person? Okay, we're not using Cena because nobody has him. Are any of the Hall of Fames purple? We're definitely not using Cena. I'm just trying to avoid Santa. That's all. Yes, Moments 4. We can use Santa instead. I'm trying to avoid Santa. Thanks, Rusty. I can never remember which ones. So I'll use Santa, though, and just go with yellow gem damage. Then, close enough. Cena's 45, Gunther's 50. Close enough. And then I'll use Santa. It's a fat boy Santa, though, so I'm not going to equip him like normal. And then in the last spot, you're going to want something with a gem modifier, gem damage with multiply for the multiply gems. So Zombie Punk would be ideal in the last slot. And you mean the silence plate with this. I thought you meant the trap plate. You mean the silence plate. Which there isn't really very many good spots for, so. Yep. I tried this move set before the anniversary plates and wasn't impressed, actually. But the anniversary plate might do enough. Maybe. The sheriff's badge can be random if I recall correctly with how it goes. Let's see. Yep, moment stack. Not random at all. Good question. Moments definitely stack. So you're going to want to avoid the multiplies with the finisher, if possible. Oh, that's fine. And then let's see where it goes. Did we hit the multiplies? So we missed 2. That was 62, missing 2. What's up, Fifth Element? With a proper feud build. It's not bad. It just depends on where your yellows hit. That's going to be better. 65. It's not bad. It's a little bit short, but not bad. Um, for sure. This month's bag was surprising. Bubba's nice in there. It's okay. Like I couldn't see myself using it, but in feud, but it's close-ish. If it did like 70 to 75, I'd be more interested. It's pretty close, maybe with the 150, but there's also the fact that your sheriff's badge can let you down sometimes, depending on the multiplies, you know? Better one here. So hit 73. So there's a range. It's not bad. It was pretty close to very playable, actually. Pretty close. So if you have the stuff in 100% strap, maybe that's one of your better tricksters. Yeah, I could see that. For people that don't have everything for live. If you don't want to run Trickster Becky against just Tex, and if you don't have Trish, I could see people running that potentially. Yeah, Sheriff's Badge is much more available than a Royal Rumble plate. And the silence one has been cheap on the prize wall, so that's not a terrible spot for it. No, I don't think so. I played it on mine. It seemed fine. Verdu. Let me go look at it again on my account. Mherex account. What was bugged? I guess, what do you mean by bugged? Maybe it was bugged. I don't know. Don't let you win any notoriety? Oh. Let me look at Town Hall. I don't see anything mentioned in Town Hall. So to my knowledge, it's not something. Maybe you just got hella unlucky. That is weird. I wonder if it did you play right away at the beginning? Maybe it was like buggy right away at the beginning. I might as well do my battle as long as I'm in here. Hour after the reset? That doesn't make sense. It does show Dom. You're correct. I think Dom's placeholder for the this weekend, JD Silva. My guess is Judgment Day Raquel. Also heard another Rhea thrown out there that I like as far as guesses. Okay, what else did was there any other requests people want to see on the big account? Oh, Seth, I'll show you what I like for Seth that does about 81 million after 99 MP. And it doesn't miss. So you can just play the trap move and swipe, but it can miss. It absolutely can miss. So the fastest way and reliable way and do about 80 million with Seth is this way. I'll show you. This is my Seth. Career. This is actually pretty solid for an acro, although I haven't timed it extensively. Not Sammy. Ah, too bad, Mr. Junior. I keep in mind I do have the moment and his gear. and a 150 strap, but none of that does a lot. I like it. You could run it with a Royal Rumble plate, get more damage, a blue one, but it takes more time. So I'm just running it with the trap plate, the anniversary trap. And with 99 MP, you can two-click it this way. Also, if you do get a showboat, it does even more damage. So there's that because of the hardcore. So this first part of the move does like the traps do like 16 million. That doesn't show up. And then we're doing like 10 million in move damage. So that's 26 million plus whatever gem damage you see at the end here. So add 26 million onto whatever our gem damage total is. So 53 and 26 is like, what's that? Total. 53 plus 26 is like 79 million-ish. Oh! I didn't do Z-Punk AK6. I can do him. Yeah. So like 79 million that way. Pretty good. He's still not HPK speed-wise, Rusty, but that's really good, right? That's a two-click. That's faster than Punk. Not hit quite as hard, but faster than Punk. So you're gonna that's just its top end without putting on a Royal Rumble. Right? This is really good. Yeah, this is I don't mind running him this way, board. I don't mind running him this way at all. Right? Also, if you wanted to add more damage, you could three-click the purple move, potentially. Do it like you could use the purple with a Tiffany plate and choose into it. I don't like that, but yeah, yes, 8th anniversary trap, correct. Yes, Heartstopper would add 50% off of the Showdown prize wall. So that's another spot. Here, why not? I have a couple now. You can get a little bit more on that. Absolutely. And it's on the Showdown prize wall, so everyone can get this plate for free. Playing some Showdown. It adds 50%. Why not? Got an extra, like, almost 4 million out of that in gem damage. So yeah, that puts it up to about 83 million without using a rumble to slow it down. That'll get it done pretty well. And bonus on showboats, right? So let me find a showboat Nakamura here. Because the trap move is going to do damage as well. Let's go into battle. And I'll have to add that on because it won't show on the total. Yeah, Stunning Steve needs to be upgraded for sure. So this one is another 3 million move damage and 426 per every trap, 426k. So 19 times 426 is 8 million. So another 11 million on a showboat. So like what? Potentially like, and then the 25% boost. So it's not bad. Not off topic. These are great questions. I also need to play Punk for AK6. You still hear AK6? And do I have a timer available? So yeah, I like Seth that way. Actually like him that way now. I didn't like him at all before, but I can play that. I like that. That works. It does enough damage. That's usable, but it does need an anniversary plate. Tama plate, you can also put a Tama plate. Do I have somebody that can time? Who do I have my Tama plate on besides Julius? Do I have it on anyone? I don't think I have equipped one on someone else yet. So apparently no one I love it on. B10. But there are some people you could potentially use it on. Probably. Just don't really love it on anyone. Yeah. When they skill up, we'll get new leagues. Or when they whatever comes next goes. I can time it on my end, AK6, with the timer. You just won't be able to see it. That's all. But I can time Punk. Do you have his gear or not, AK? Yeah, because timing with his gear is very different than timing without his gear. I don't have his gear, for clarity. This is another spot where I use one of the plates from the Showdown store, actually. Zombie Dragon, no. The anniversary plate, Tama plate in Zombie Dragon is. I can hit 110 million with a feud build with the anniversary plate and the Tama plate on Dragon. You'll time it for me? Thanks, Big Show. Perfect. We'll play Punk and then I can show you the Steamboat build. If you have the anniversary plate and the Tama plate. That is good. Punk. You have gear? Oh, that's a whole different story. You're 2 clicks. So April Fools, I got the Titan, the fake Titan plate, the anniversary blast plate, and the anniversary leech plate, which I'm excited about the leech plate. So if you have his gear, AK6, you're just clicking these two and skipping the reversal. So I'll show you 3-click and then time the 2-click. Yeah, I was super happy with it, M Junior. I didn't have either plate, so I was actually super happy with it. 3, 2, 1, go. Actually, his longest animation is the first move, I think. Maybe chucking the cross breaks out. What I like about Punk is the damage output for the next level. That was 116 mil. Uh, the Titan, the anniversary blast plate restate, and the anniversary leech plate. How did that timeout 3-click B10? Or not B10, I'm sorry, Big Show. 23.73. 2-click will be really fast. I won't hit as hard, but I can simulate it for you, AK6, so I'll show you. Because I have tour perks on my account, so why not? I need to change my move order for optimal speed, though. Okay. And for you, you would run purple here, woods. Yeah, I wanted his gear. It just would have cost me $200 and wasn't quite worth it to me. I'll hopefully get it in October, you know? Hopefully get it in October. Just to get it loaded, I'm gonna use so what do I need? I need a more. You'll hit harder than I'll hit AK6, but this is just about time. I just need to make sure I can get everything loaded. Move charge. I'll just use NWO TED. That'll do it. Or NWO perfect. I mean, and then I'll put Santa on just to be safe. And then wait, no. So I got 3, 7, 8. No, I'm loaded. I'm loaded. So we can leave this. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Okay. All right, here we go, Big Show. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, it's definitely faster. Still hit for 115. That's hilarious. And I'm missing the one moment as well. I have one moment, but not both. That was probably 18-ish. I'm gonna guess 18 or 19, if I had to guess. What up, Dre? 18.2. There you go, AK. 18.2. Hmm. Very welcome, dude. Very welcome. So in your case, you're gonna hit harder because you don't you don't have to have perfect in that slot, right? So you would hit harder. You know. Mm-hmm. He's great. Was there something else before? Did I miss a question in there somewhere? Oh, Zombie Dragon. Right. Who wanted to see Zombie Dragon? Hey, Telvin, how you doing? Ba-da-ba-bum. Uh, So Zombie Dragon with the anniversary plate, a little bit clicky, but hits super hard. So if you're a Dragon fan, this is the way. Let's not go against Sammy like I always do. Dragon. And Mherex Speed League. That'd be fun. I actually want to make some videos. I've been working. I've wanted to do it for a long time, but I've been lazy. I want to make videos where but I'm having trouble getting my timer to come up on screen, and I want to do like my kind of three of my favorites for each class, and run like 3 runs with them. No, less. The tier means jack all, virtual Rambo. It's basically used to calculate shard conversions. You cannot trust the tier for anything. I also want the new moment for Live and Dom, B10. Good question. Very good question. So, you guys know I'm about less clicking. So I would go double red MP. And also, I wouldn't put Steamboat on here because I don't want to choose more trap gems. Okay? So because we're getting multiplies, I would do double multiply. It doesn't matter. The purple one for sure and Brett. And then this one doesn't matter. Any zombie there is fine. It doesn't have to be that one. I'm just doing it because it was previous. So Sting, Butch, Brett, and any zombie of your choice. Oh, really, B10? Dude, have you seen what Nikki can do with no MP trainers in both of those moments? She's redonkulous. If you haven't seen it, I'll show you after this. I want her in those moments so bad. No, it doesn't affect the anniversary plate. The Leo doesn't affect. So the 60% on the multiplies does. Leo and Sherry will not. The row break is how Nikki was extremely fun to play to me. She doesn't need MP trainers and just goes Godzilla. So this is actually a good use for a Tamu plate if you have an extra, but it doesn't hit hard enough without the anniversary plate. You haven't got Nikki? Oh man. Well, when you do, I want her too. I don't have her, but I'm still missing the important moment for that build set. She's still good, other ways, but that's the way she's fun to me. All right, so dragon this way. The way I like to do it is put my choose out first, so I don't have to worry about it. It's a little bit faster. So I just put it on a 3-match, right? And I just go all in a row. I don't care where they are to make it faster. And then this one, and then swipe right away. Abby the Witch. Nikki, Abby the Witch. And then I still managed to miss somehow. So missing the whole board was 48. Wait. Is he doing area or does he generate? If he generates, then use Orton, Zombie Orton. Let me look. I think I did this and had trouble with the 3-match unless I put Orton on. Is he the one that does it? Yes. Even though I made 18 purples, it wasn't enough because me. So this way you'll never miss and use Orton. You'll never miss this way. This is 27 purples. I don't think even I can miss this way. That was 132 million. So that's feud and only 2 moves. But the feud build and only 2 moves. But traps take a little while to resolve, but that's good. Yeah, that's Tama plate and anniversary plate. That's Tama and anniversary, jabroni. That was 111 mil that time. Nice, Mr. Junior. Blue Royal Rumble and Anniversary Leech. Awesome, Fifth Element. Blue Royal Rumble is really good on JD McDonough. You could also put it on... who else has a blue buff? I'm trying to think right off. There's one other person I really liked it on, and it's escaping me. You can use it on New Seth if you need the extra damage. Absolutely. Uh-huh. B10, I'll just run it again, but sure. I mean, I can make you guys... I mean, it's the anniversary plate and the Tama plate. You guys want me to... You guys think this is video worthy for Dragon? Has no one done any, like, a feud build with just 2 moves for it? I try to go faster, so... This is Tama and the anniversary plate. Huge Dragon fan? Fair enough, Sean. Well, if you're a huge Dragon fan, Sean, I have something else for you as well. Do you know that Acro Dragon actually is good if you get the Hall of Fame moment? As well. Do you have the Hall of Fame, Sean? You got It's a Trap? Nice. And Must See Headband? That's awesome. Hey, Uni, how you doing? So, Acro Dragon, if you have... He's... Strangely enough, he's on the Hall of Fame moment. So he gets an extra 3 multiply from that, too. A little bit board dependent. I'm also really bad at playing him. After you're done with that, did the silence 5? I don't know what that means, B10. Can you explain? I don't understand what you're asking me. Yeah, most people don't know he's on there. Um is like almost like an afterthought. So his multiplies actually get really large, and the priest getting buffed also helps this a lot too. It is slightly board dependent. I'm also, full disclosure, I'm very bad at playing him this way. Okay? So do not expect good gameplay here, because I'm very bad at playing him this way. I haven't done it enough, so it doesn't really click super great with my brain. This plate procs twice for the blues, and I figure you might as well get, since you're making multiplies twice, you might as well buff the greens as well. So this with a jade plate gets you blues and greens buffed. You could use a nightmare plate instead of the blues and get 200% on the yellows. Instead, so you could also use a nightmare and a jade plate combo and get 200% to blues, or this gets 100 to blues, 200 to green. Instead, you could have 200 yellow, 200 green if you used a nightmare plate. It's kind of dealer's choice. You know what I mean? But it is kind of dependent on how the board lines up. And again, I suck at this, so bear with me. This looks like a decent board, though. Let's go, like, here? Yeah, I think like that. Let's do that. Get this. And like this. That was 70 mil gem damage reduced. So, I mean, you can still play that. Chelsea hat work with Powerhouse Gym? A little bit. Which Jay Uso? Which Jay? I like it. Again, I'm not good at it. I can run a few for you, especially if you had like a 150 strap. I feel like this would be really good. So how do my brain doesn't compute this well for some reason, the swipes. So let's do this, and then I'll put it on the yellow. Yeah, like that. I can't play it quickly. No. JTAC, no. Not enough to matter. Most of the anniversary plates don't put someone over the top unless they have a buff. Well, that one was really good. That was 81. Yeah, Titan would probably be much better, M Junior. But if you are a Steamboat fan, especially OG, this has to be this and like what, Powerhouse Hogan and NWO Macho and and then DX Sean are probably like the best old cards in the game, right? For sure, I would say. Let's do this. I think I'm getting the hang of this a little bit more. Ish. I shouldn't have said that because I definitely screwed this up. Yeah, I totally screwed it up. Because I got 2 loot boxes here. What? What did I not... Oh, I forgot to put... I was thinking about where I was putting my cross breaks. This is awkward. And I thought I put them out and I didn't. Don't watch me play this game. I'm leaving now. Alright, good stream. Bye, guys. I told you I'd screw it up. I thought I put the cross breaks out, and I just thought that I put them out. I didn't actually put them out. And I swiped where I was gonna put them. Ah! Frickin' genius here. I'm so bad at this game. Talking and placing things, and because I haven't played it much, so I'm like thinking way too hard. I'm like, wait, I can do this, and I can put this here, and blah 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 blah. What are you trying to so the Chelsea plate is probably best on Ridge, Powerhouse Ridge, and it's not like completely amazing, but it is usable. But that's probably the best spot for the Chelsea plate that I can think of. So this board looks less good to me, but I suck at this, so, you know. We've already discovered I suck at this. Oops. Let's put it on the swipey spot. Noodlehead. That one was only 68 with 2 of the loot box gems. I think the important thing really is just to avoid the loot box gems and take what the board gives you. Now it's a Mherex stream, indeed, Sean. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played it a lot. So I think that's probably the important thing, is just to avoid the loot boxes and not overthink it. But I could be wrong. Let me play a couple more, see if I can get this down. This has got a lot of loot box gems. Can't really avoid most of them, so I guess we'll do that. Yes, if you can get the blue and greens, yes. But the loot box gems absolutely kill you. 73 there. But yeah, I'm not... So if you're a Steamboat fan... What's up, Jamie? I can tell you. Most underrated A card? Probably Joe Gacy. No, Joe Gacy. Is Joe Gacy B or A? A or under? Probably Joe Gacy. Nice, Jamie. Congrats. Showboat Gacy. I'll show you in a minute. That's something I want to run anyway. On this account. Yeah, Gacy was free. I would say he's definitely underrated. Think I can make you guys a believer? Do you believe? Oh, this one is good. Okay, I got this one dialed up. This one is good. I feel like this one's going to be really good. Blues are, what is that, 5.2? Greens are 4.4. There you go, 81. I was feeling that one. All right, so... No, Joe Gacy, no drip. Joe Gacy, 2-click. Potentially even 1 if you have both moments, but I prefer 2. Big boy. Well, let me do this one here. All right. Probably this. He comes to mind. There might be others, but so gem modifier. Actually, anyone done this 2-click with? No one's done it the way I would. Okay. So I will start with crazy stuff and then move down. Just FYI. Anyone put howdy on him? Okay. So this is loaded in feud. Sadly, it's got both moments, which is not ideal. As the one everyone has if you get one of the two, right? Which adds 40 or multiplies this one. So that's nice. He's making some really big multiplies. This one, it's adding 50% to all gems and 50% to multiply gems. So it's adding an extra 100%. So that we don't particularly love, or I don't. So yeah, there's that. Plates. You want a sheriff's badge for this one? That's not a sheriff's badge. That is. Ran out of plate currency again. I think Chelsea's another one that's underrated, by the way, with really good stuff. Zombie Chelsea. They're probably the two most underrated, but I feel like Zombie Chelsea gets a ton of hate. Because but like everyone's like, oh, she needs super whaley stuff, but it's like, yeah, all the stuff that you're running and hitting super hard and quick with, for the most part, needs super whaley stuff. If she had been needed, when somebody's like an S plus tier and you put whaley stuff on them and they're good, everyone's like, oh, they're awesome, and you're like, bruh, they need tons of stuff, so they should be. They're S tier. You should be S tier, S plus should be awesome without tons of stuff. That's my opinion, of course. Just my opinion. All right, sheriff's badge. Right up at it. Where are you again? Here. And nightmare plate. Hey, Gumsy. I didn't pull anything. Just running Joe Gacy. Let's not go against the striker with the class advantage. Why? I'll show you. That's 91 million from your A tier. Or your B tier freebie, Joe Gacy. And I missed one of the multiplies. So I feel like he's probably underrated. You want to try to avoid the multiplies with the red if you can. You also want to leave yellows on the board if you can. This was terrible miss. You can see that was horrible. So that's the downside if you miss that badly. It's really hard to that Sheriff's Badge is going to miss that much. So let me do one more adjustment and take the Nightmare Plate off. And make one more adjustment. If I can find what I need to get, maybe make an adjustment. Let me see. I'm trying to get more yellows on the board. Actually, F it. I know what I'm going to do. Not ideal, but it'll make sure the whole board gets wiped. Because I care about consistency. This will wipe the whole board. Or should. What's up, Mikhail? Let me see how it procs, though. I've not tried this before, by the way. This is the first time I've ever tried him at gold, too. See, this has a ton of yellows. We would have been fine. This would have been a ridiculous hit. But yeah, you flood the board at the same time. So you're always going to break the multiply gem. So probably that's better than the Cody plate. Cody plate would have a higher top end. This would be much safer. How are you, Mikhail? Okay. That works. So, yeah, obviously, though, that's with everything. But that's... You can do that with him. You can also do other stuff, I think. Let me look. Yeah, actually. 36. 36. How much room is that for? I think this is... I haven't played him in a minute, so... Wait, 36 and 7 is 43? Okay, no, we're just going to use 2 moves. Strike that. This doesn't matter which move. I want to try this too. I haven't tried this with the new plates that came out, so we're just going to mess around here for a quick second. So we're just concerned with the red MP. Oh, Rowan's amazing. I can hit, with a good setup, I can hit easy 100 to 120 million with Rowan. Thanks, Mikhail. Yeah, it is a good combo. Powerhouse Rowan is another one I would say, seemingly, because Powerhouse is so stacked, kind of fell through the cracks. Yeah. I don't think this... Actually, let me look. Wyatt Moment is going to mess with this. So, interestingly, this moment is actually bad for some of the characters. It's amazing for Nikki, but this moment is going to get in the way. So you can't use the row break plate on the death row plate on Pig Boy, because his whole board will be row breaks. I was gonna try the death row and stuff, but this moment actually messes it up because there's no room for the multiply gems to go. So Powerhouse Cody, I'd say 10. He's quite good. Gem remove on who? B10. Gem remove on who? So I would say probably just that, the double yellow for him when you get a bunch of stuff. It's pretty fun. And is how I think is best set. And I feel like he's pretty underrated. That doesn't get talked about too much, that he can do that. Um, but the second moment is adding like 100% to this one. If you're really like, but it's also a whaley setup similar to Chelsea, right? Um, so Rowan, we can just go over to my account for Rowan because I have him gold, and he's the exact same trainer setup as Zombie Chelsea, with basically the exact same outcome. To be honest, they share a strap. This is a shared strap that you can do because Chelsea doesn't need the Titan, so nothing hurt by it. Otherwise, all the same exact trainer setup too. Literally everything's the same, and all the substitutes are the same too. So if you don't have Howdy, you use Brett. Same thing with Leo. This is Gunther, right? Same trainer, same strap. You can use a purple chucker instead of this and hit really, really hard if you want. But you also don't need the chucker. With the chucker, Chris is doing like 120 mil. Similar setup. And we missed a bunch and I still hit for 90 million. And look at how much I missed. That's why the chucker's on there. Chucker, I probably would hit for even more. Yeah, like but that's he's fine with it. So if you used a here, let me go back to the CC account, show you a less whaley build with the purple chucker plate. Um, it's funny going to this one for a less whaley build from my account. That's funny. Let me show you a less whaley with the purple gem chucker. So you guys, I'll use like 100% strap, purple gem chucker, Titan plate, and then not all of the ridiculous multiply trainers, okay? And then, so more realistic. Rabbit's really good too. Rabbit can do a super good gem damage build if you have both moments. So later on, Rabbit will still be good. Right now, move damage is still way better for him if you have the right stuff, in my opinion. But eventually, Rabbit maybe needs to switch over. Who knows what's going to happen for sure. Um, who can say? Where the Titan plate is so obvious. There it is. I'm so blind. We got a little bit of time left too. Man, good thing I started early today. I've been streaming 2.5 hours already. A lot of stuff. I like messing with stuff, so this has been a fun stream. I got both now. So this one's really good. And let me do the less whaley setup for you guys. Like I'll use all regular-ish trainers. And then Brett, and then any other zombies, fine. You want it for the multiplies. There we go. Let's do it like this. So this trainer setup, most of you guys can run, right? Still waiting for your invite? I told you to, if you're serious, because I don't know if you're joking or not. It's getting close to the end of the month. We make all of our changes at the start of the month. If you're serious, you got to let me know. Message me on Discord and I'll get you in touch with Marsh. He does the recruiting, not me. So if you're serious, you got to DM me. I try, B10. I try. They do. You can run Chelsea this way if your Chelsea doesn't hit hard enough. This is not my account, Zandel. I switched back over to the main account. So I could show people with the purple Royal Rumble. I'll run Chelsea with the same setup with the purple Royal Rumble. It's less whaley. And a lot more Royal Rumbles out there today as well. So this is without any of the super whaley stuff. This is a regular build, right? Still managed to miss the multiply because it's me. Oh, there we got it. 76 million without any of the whaley stuff in 100% strap. That's like everyone should have these trainers. Maybe, I mean, Brett, I think pretty much almost everyone should have these trainers. Zombie Brett, maybe some of you don't, right? But if you can get a hold of a Purple Royal Rumble, you can make Rowan work with the bare minimum. Everything else you can add will improve it. So if you could add Leo, it gets better. You can add Howdy, it gets better. You can add NOD Rock, it gets better. But that's like, I'll run it again so you can see. That's a really good starting spot for a powerhouse for a ton of people, right? That's up there with pretty much, and it's fast. Why do I think you're trolling? Because you're never serious. I never know when you're trolling or serious. I just assume you're always trolling. I still managed to miss a multiply, but still 64 million. Not bad. Right? Considering that's basically bare bones trainers. Like most of you guys probably have most of them. Maybe some of you missing Brett. So still really solid. And yeah, you can run Chelsea. Obviously does much better with better stuff too, but you can also do this with Chelsea. You're hurt? Oh, I'm sorry, Gumsy. I thought you were tougher than that though. So the Purple Royal Rumble is really useful for these two. The fact that they also can just straight up share the strap is useful. What's up, Bills Mafia? And as you get nicer stuff, it obviously builds from there, right? So you can add a bunch of damage in there. But, a lot of people are missing some of those pieces, so it's nice to have some alternatives. Just a lonely troll. Under a bridge somewhere, guarding your road. Gunther we know is equipped, so let's go to the Reds. There we go. Any zombies fine. They're all the same. After Brett, they're all the same. Let me clarify. Leo and Howdy are big. What's up, Cat? If you have them, because you get more multiplies, right? Dirty Dom with mic drop? What do you mean? Well, you'd need to get Discord. What? What just happened? Did I not break enough gems for the Purple Royal Rumble? Eh? Why did it not go off? Do I have a build for Trick Bubba? I started the stream. What is mic drop? I don't know what mic drop is. Is that the name of a plate? What does the plate do? If the name of the plate is mic drop, let me know it's a plate. Oh! No! So maybe it's not ideal on Chelsea. Without... Hold on. I can fix this. No, I can't fix this. Actually, no. Yeah. So, you might miss sometimes with Chelsea. No, I just need to put you in touch with effing Marsh, you ding dong. I'll make a group chat. You can talk to Marsh. I don't do that stuff. Literally, like, the opposite of a good faction player. Mic drop. Oh, yellow Royal Rumble plate. I'm leaving if he comes. That's fair, Chris. Yellow Royal Rumble plate on Dirty Dom, the new Dom. Black is better. Of course, extra damage is extra damage, so it'll help. So when it goes off, that's still not very impressive on Chelsea. Chelsea just plain old needs better stuff. For sure. Chelsea needs better stuff than Rowan. No question. Him or me, Mherex? Don't make me choose. I don't feel comfortable. I love all my children equally. So you can use Yellow Royal Rumble on Dirty Dom, sure. What anniversary plates do you have, Kat? While we're at it, since we're talking about strikers, what anniversary plates do you have? By the way, I'm just curious. What did I miss? Yeah, not as good on Chelsea without the nice stuff. Obviously, with the nice stuff, it'll hit super hard. But Chelsea needs better stuff than Rowan needs. Absolutely. I have a Titan Red Rumble Modern Powerhouse belt I pass around. Freak, what did I miss? What are we talking about? I know you said underrated. Oh, Powerhouse Rowan. Okay, yeah. So, did you? I know it wasn't a Red Rumble. Red Rumble is fine. Red, purple, it's this whatever, you know. Red's his primary color, so it's good. Yes, you can use red just as easily. Here, let me run him. Do you want to see him with like how hard you guys? I didn't show you guys Rowan with with the good trainers and the gem chucker too. Do you guys want to see that while we're at it or no? Modern Powerhouse. What did you choose? Oh yeah, to put it on for the strap. Yeah, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. And you could easily, just as easily do red or purple. It doesn't matter. I can run one with purple, one with red. It's all good because he's just breaking multiplies, right? It doesn't particularly matter. So at all. On the second set. So if you're running the red, you would use Bailey as the second, and then you get the purples from Brett, and then the reds from Bailey. Or Seth. It's fine either way. Whichever you had, but we're going like super whaley here, so and generate gems and howdy. Yep. Gumsy's got a big roster, Chris. He does. He calls me Ahab and a whale, but he spends more. Yeah, just Discord me, Gumsy. No, you haven't. There's no way you've been... You're joking again, right? I find that hard to believe. You've always been like, well, trolly, you've always been super cool. I feel like you're trolling me again. We still missed a bunch. I'm annoyed with that 86 million. I feel like I should be hitting harder. I think it's because of how much I missed. That was annoying. That's still hard, but I mean, I'm still annoyed. I want to run it again. I watched your preview for Gunther. Oh, yeah. I can run Gunther if you want. Without, yeah. Cast. We got time. Real quick. Yeah. I know. He does troll in a funny way. I feel like he's trolling right now. Do I have the Titan on? I feel like I did. I've got the Titan plate on, right? I do. Okay. Whatever. I haven't logged in too long, Gumsy. I got sidetracked with Fishing Planet. What? How do I swear, guys, I am the most unlucky person on the planet. I bet you I have actually, I think I've ran Rowan over 100 times, and I just miss completely there. Like, what the heck? How is that even a thing? Whatever. It is what it is. Yep, I only cascade when I don't want it. Fishing Planet stream when? So, I don't know. I get asked that fairly often, like stream tanks, stream Fishing Planet, because I go through this like rotation where I just play like a bunch of games, not a bunch, but like a couple games, but I play them a lot while I'm playing them, and then I don't play some of the other games. So right now I'm very into World of Tanks again, like very heavily into World of Tanks. That's 100 million right there. I'll throw the red on real quick and then cast Rowan Powerhouse, see him with Lex and Rowan Powerhouse as trainers. And any zombie coaches, 150% belt, but no yeet. So no plates, Cass? Is that what you're saying? I know. Oh, OG Fallout. I want to. So actually, you know what I really want to stream? I don't know if anybody would watch or care. But if they remastered the Pixel Final Fantasies instead of like a 3D update. So let me run this with Red, Cat, and then we'll get to your Gunther one. So no plates for him, but a 150 strap. That's what you want to see, yes? What moves do you want to see as well? Tell me the 3 moves you want to see while we're doing this. You love watching World of Tanks streams? Right on. Um, so it's the OG Final Fantasy from the Nintendo. I kind of want to play through all of the old Final Fantasy games, the JRPG classics, starting with the first one, because they remastered them and updated but it's still old school pixel, like back in the day. Ooh, that red is nice. Yeah, that's 111. There we go. That was nice. A double yellow and blue MP move. Got you, Cat. Cast, sorry. Let me run this one more time for comparison for you guys, and then I'll check the Gunther out. I was very critical. No problem, Freak. On Gunther because he's S plus tier, and I wanted him to be better without stuff, if that makes sense. So be interested to see how he does no plates. Yeah, no problem, Freak. I knew what you meant. I don't care. I spell horrible, so I don't care. You're all good, buddy. Also, I'm really stoked about the free plate for people today. Really stoked about the free plate for people today. Dude, Premiere 2 is amazing. I am not nearly as entertaining as him. Premiere 2 is one of the best streamers on Twitch. He can stream games, he can stream walking around, it doesn't matter. All right, Cat. We got the powerhouse Rowan. Let's not go against the striker because it'll be class advantage. Let's see, this will work. Gunther. And you said double yellow blue MP. Unfortunately, the moment is on this big account. Then finisher, make 20 random gems. Honestly, is this? This must be the one. I have not thought about him because I didn't get him since I played him, so bear with me. And you said you wanted for the trainers. In fact, if Premiere 2 were streaming, I would raid him from the Champs channel if Professor wasn't streaming, because, you know, he's that good of a dude. Lex and Rowan Powerhouse. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I like the choices on the trainers. Uh, how many multiplies does he Make a 4x7 random area. Okay. And then he's just blowing him up. If so, there we go. Any zombies, I can do that. We should go. Let's go. I should do. Oh, no stream tonight? Cool. All right. Well, then I don't need to be in a rush here. I can take my time with this build. Chelsea. All right. 150. Wait, what's the moment gonna screw up though? Actually not that bad. Just purple gems, so we're good. Moment shouldn't really screw this up. This kind of sucks for him, huh? 150, you say? $1 Million Man Ted. Somebody really wanted to make him work. Oh, you're back. You're home. I thought you were gonna have a... Welcome home. I thought you were going to be later because you had were busy workday.
I did have a busy work day, but I effectively managed my time yesterday and this morning.
That's because you're a baller. Not surprising.
No, just means I didn't want to be here late tonight.
I mean, that's fair. Grim down. Nice. Sean says hi, Mrs. Mherex.
Hello, Sean. Is that me?
Huh?
Is Sean?
Different Sean. Three, two, three, two, three, two, three, two. Okay. Fifth Element also says hi. She's got her headphones on now. Can't hear me. I said you had your headphones on, so you can't hear me now. Oh, Fifth Element said hi, and so did Derek.
Everybody.
Son of a biscuit, guys. Who saw that coming? Every time. The one guy in the game. Literally the one guy in the game with that reversal. And it's not even a moveset he would use. That was anticlimactic. Yeah. I honestly, Sean, I try not to stream when she's home because this is like when we have time together, right? And I don't want to make her listen to me run my mouth about Candy Crush Wrestling all day. So both of those are the reasons why. $70 with big protect gems there. Could I make a suggestion also, Cast? Do you have a nightmare plate available? I'm gonna name some. No, it's not terrible because you got big protect gems. Do you have a nightmare plate available? You do. Do you have Devil's Drip available? Okay, so we'll go Nightmare. That'll buff all of your yellows nicely. And then either HBK, LA Byte, or Jade Ultimate. Do you have any of those? All of them? I would double down. So Jade gets you 100%. So I would use the Jade. So you'll get 100%. And you'll also get yellow move damage. So why not? I would double down with the Jade plate there. Because he's got some move damage, right? So why not? So I'd probably double it, go this way. And then you're going to get 3 million on the finisher, 3 million on this, and then 5 million on this with the yellow move damage. Mm-hmm. Yep. Should be. See if we can get close. It depends. Part of it is going to be like how many loot box gems are, how many yellows and greens we get, right? Because the yellows are big boys. Greens are pretty big too. 3 loot boxes is a pain in the butt. So yeah, we took 73 million off him total. Maybe a little more, 75 million total. I mean that'll definitely get it done. Um and let's run a couple so you have an idea, and then I will call it a stream. Yes. On Gunther, triple red with the Velt? I have no idea. Good question. Of course it went right through the yellows. It also went through one of the loot boxes though, so that's good. 75 million gem. So there we zeroed almost all of his 85 million. We did like what? Total like 80 plus million. I think total with the big fat prot gems. So I mean that'll definitely get it done. No question. This board looks pretty nice. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, that was 82 million total with the fat protects. Yeah, Chris loves him. Chris uses him all the time. Hmm. I think this would probably only work with this and like a red Royal Rumble. Oh, this has the moment too. Yeet is a very good plate on a bunch of people. Yeah. Ooh. Nope, nope. Baby pin though. Very baby pin. Oh no, it wasn't. That was fine. This would need. Right on, Sean. I might have to make a video on that. Um, on both dragons actually, like a dragon showcase from today. That was fun. And I enjoyed today's stream very much. Hopefully you guys did as well. Yeah, cool. I think I'll probably stream on my channel tomorrow for anyone that wants to hang out. Probably start similar time to this one, I would imagine. And make sure you guys go get your free plate if you didn't. And then just to recap, these, oops, that's the wrong thing. These plates here are all what's available in the Showdown store. So you can get the Valkyrie plate, the Seth plate, the Mercy the Buzzard plate, LA Knight Bite plate, Bubba Ray specs, and then the HBK plate, all for either each 250,000 currency, and they randomly show up in your Showdown store. So those plates are all going to be free to play for everybody. So that's super cool. Props to Scopely on that. So we'll have to continue working on builds that take advantage of those and stuff since people will have access to them. So that's really cool. But I had a really good stream today, guys. Enjoyed it. We didn't even get to talking about any boss today. My stream tomorrow, I'll probably talk a bunch of boss. I want to record a boss video. Get back to that. Again, I think want to do that and stuff. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Really appreciate it. And have a good evening. Take care. No problem. Freak. Happy to. Thanks, Ford. Thanks, Sean, Chris. Appreciate you guys.